But just know that nothing is by mistake. Nothing.
Hello again, and welcome back to The Controversy 7. We're going to continue this saga, exposing ERIKA KIRK and the whole event revolving Charlie Kirk. I've been doing lots of research and digging quite deeper into this subject. And friends, the rabbit hole keeps getting deeper and deeper. Now, I have to be careful how I word certain things, and my speech must be carefully placed just because I do not want to get a community guideline strike, and I do not want to cross certain lines foolishly. So, without any further ado, if you are ready to dive into this subject, brace yourselves because this is going to be one bumpy ride.
The context of me, I've been in the entertainment industry since I was 13 years old. I've been behind the camera, in front of the camera, from being a model, an actress, host. I've been a casting director for different TV networks, and I've lived all over the world. I played basketball in college. I have my Juris Master in American Legal Studies. I'm currently getting my Doctorate of Education in Christian Leadership.
The first thing that I'm going to point out is that ERIKA KIRK knows everything. She is not blind, nor is she ignorant. She is well informed, and all the issues concerning Charlie Kirk, she is well acquainted with it. I pointed out in my last video that if you actually observe, you will actually find out that it appears that the people who are mourning for Charlie Kirk are people who do not know who he is, and it's random people who are sad and are mourning for Charlie Kirk. Meanwhile, ERIKA, on the other hand, looks like she's having a blast and the best time of her life. ERIKA knows, alright? ERIKA knows a lot. So why am I saying that she knows a lot? Well, you just have to hang in there and you'll put two and two together.
In the immediate hours afterwards, ERIKA got a call from somebody very important. I'll leave that vague, out of privacy, but she got a call from somebody very important. And the question was, what do you know? Sort of asking how much of what's going on behind the scenes and with the relationship, like, what do you know? And her reply back was, everything. I know everything.
First thing, let me bring for you a clip of the ending scene of that movie, Snake Eyes. Now, before I even play for you the clip, here is something that I missed. And it's been right in front of us the whole time. This is the cover of that movie, by the way. The movie where the man by the name of Charles Kirkland, was assassinated, and he was shot in the neck. Exact same as Charlie Kirk. The cover of that movie shows Nicolas Cage doing the Masonic hand symbol, the same thing that Charlie Kirk does, and then it says, believe everything except your eyes. So in other words, don't trust what you see with your eyes, but believe what you are being told. This is actually a form of witchcraft because it has to do with conditioning people to enter into this state. Do you see that? What number do you see on that vehicle? That's right, it is number 47. So Charles Kirkland was assassinated on September 10th at the boxing arena, and at the end of the movie you see the number 47. And then we look at Charlie Kirk. He was assassinated September 10th, 2025, and to top this all off, Charlie Kirk, on the same day that he was assassinated, he had the hats lined up with the number 47. MAGA hats, 47. Think about it. You think this is all by a chance? By coincidence? Furthermore, I already pointed out to you about Tyler the Executioner, but now look at ERIKA KIRK. She filmed a music video back in 2013 with a man by the name of Tyler. Now this is before ERIKA met Charlie Kirk. She filmed a music video with a man named Tyler. And in that music video, she was ziplining. They both were ziplining, and then you see the numbers 9/10. That is reminiscence of September 10th. This is all being foreshadowed now. This is almost like the next 9/11 conspiracy. How can you look at that and observe the events that have just happened and look at the predictive programming as if everything was carefully orchestrated that they should happen to the T, and yet then come to a conclusion that all of this just happened by pure chance? I don't buy it.
But just know that nothing is by mistake. Nothing. But just know that nothing is by mistake. Nothing.
This is ringing lots of fakery. I'm sensing lots of fakery here.
Heroically. And my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy. I want to thank the staffers of his amazing Charlie Kirk show. Every day he loved it. He loved what he did. Across America and worldwide. Mr. President, my husband loved you. And he knew that you loved him too. You supported him so well, as did he for you. He loved the Chicago Cubs. And my goodness, did he love the Oregon Ducks. He'd want me to say go Ducks, so I have to since they play on Saturday. So go Ducks. Every day I knew that. He made sure I knew that every day. Every day. Every day.
This is very strange and very odd behavior. How is it that you can smile and you can go through all these emotions of happiness if you've just lost a loved one of yours? It makes no sense. And we're talking public execution in the most brutal fashion. But I seem to be getting lots of fake vibes from everything all of a sudden. This is ringing lots of fakery. I'm sensing lots of fakery here. Alright guys, this is probably not going to be the happiest video that you're going to hear from me, because I honestly feel like we've been duped. We've been played. And the more I look into it, the more and I'm telling you that there's so much information coming out of this. There is so much information coming out of this. I don't know who in their right mind is not even going to put two and two together. Think about it. Does it make any sense that you've got multi-millionaires, people who are multi-millionaires, and they're connected to billionaires, and they're connected to like Israel, and connected to like to Donald Trump, and they're connected to the government and to the US military? Does it make any sense that you're gonna have people like that who have multi-millions of dollars, top 1%ers, by the way? You're gonna have these kind of people. They're gonna come and say, we need your support to donate to us so that you can be able to help support our families. Really? It's a big money grab. ERIKA KIRK really creeps me out. There's something about this woman. My spirit is just, my discernment about this woman is just through the roof, saying red flags, red flags, red flags. Okay, let me show you this. Well, it's not GoFundMe, it's Give Send Go. Let me show you this. They've racked up how many? $6 million, right? They've racked up at least $6 million at Give Send Go. It says, okay, it says support Charlie Kirk's family today. Our team at ALP is heartbroken by the death of Charlie Kirk, a devoted husband, father, and friend. love for God, family, and country defined his life. Charlie leaves behind his wife, ERIKA, and their 2 young children. As they navigate this unimaginable loss, we want to rally together to provide security and stability for Charlie's loved ones, okay? Alright? As if they don't have that already. Our goal is to raise as much as possible to support Charlie Kirk's family. Okay? To support Charlie Kirk's family. We're going to raise this to support them. ALP has contributed $1 million to this effort, and we invite you to join us in honoring Charlie's legacy by giving whatever you are able. Charlie Kirk's net worth was at least $12 million per year. Alright? And they have connections to Israel and all this, and they're getting millions of dollars from donors and those things. And then ERIKA Kirk was long time multi-millionaire long before Charlie Kirk. Before she met him, she was already a multi-millionaire. These people want your support financially? This whole thing is a money grab. They should just tell you all over the place. I don't know why people are still donating to these multi-millionaires who are connected to billionaires. That doesn't make any sense at all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a team that I have assembled together. But before I send them, we need to be able to collect and buy and purchase as much Bibles as we can, because there is a region that is very well known for witchcraft. And I will tell you something that I did not tell you before. Our ministry was attacked by people who practice witchcraft. This ministry, again, I'm going to repeat it a second time. We had received an attack from people that practice witchcraft. And so, we need to mobilize ourselves and go into the regions where people practice witchcraft, and we are going to take the Bibles and we're going to send people in the streets to go and preach in those places. I have Brother Abraham here who is mobilizing a unit, and we are trying to press forward aggressive like never before.
Hello once again. It's still your brother Evangelist Abraham Ngozi once again in the third world country. Brothers and sisters all over the world, we glorify the name of God, what the Lord has been doing here. Number one, we have been going to evangelism, market evangelism, public evangelism, and 2 by 2 which is house to house evangelism. Also, we have been encountering demonious people, those that are being possessed with evil spirit. I can't count them in number, and the Lord has been using us to cast out the devils away. Like this past Monday, many that we are possessed with evil spirit, we are delivered from the cage of the enemy. But right now, we have a very big challenge here in the third world country. There are 2 states now that have rule in their state. You cannot go to do public evangelism. If you want to preach, it's only in your church, or you come and tell the government will not check what you want to preach, whether they will allow you or not in Nigeria. What am I trying to say? Also, there are some parts in Nigeria where whenever you mention the name of Jesus Christ, you will be persecuted and you will be killed. We want to enter into those areas. Our message has not entered there. We want to enter into those areas with a medical missionary, teaching health message, healing the sick, and then we can bring their knowledge to the Bible by sharing Bible to them. There are a lot of places here that need for us to go and share Bible to them. It's an anointed area where there is a much witchcraft.
Now, I don't want to drag my video past 15 minutes, but I already have. Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to get back at the adversary, at Satan, is simply by going to pull souls from the hot zones Satan is operating. These places where there's high levels of witchcraft, we gotta go and pull souls from those places and bring them to the Lord. Then will the Lord take them and turn them into his own weapons of war against the kingdom of darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, our vehicle has been down for a few months, so we need to get that running. But nonetheless, help us with this cause if you're able. But if not, no pressure. I'm not going to stress myself out. This is not my work, this is God's work. If you're able and you would like to help us to accomplish these goals and the task that is before us, go to website www.thecontroversy7.ca. Click the link in the video description box or pinned at the comment section. Then when you're directed to the website, at the very top there's a donate button. You click on that and just follow the instructions from there. It's quite straightforward. And no, you don't need to have a PayPal account. Furthermore, the ministry has a Cash App, which is simply $ministry controversy 7. Now I'm not going to hold you off. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. You take good care of yourselves. Be blessed. Be safe. I'll see you in the next video.